models, take number 3, we're going to get this 3 times the time. So we're trying to figure out and build a model to figure out how far away our Earth is from the moon. And because I can't bring and show you the actual moon and the Earth and how big they are, right? We just can't understand the totality of it. We have models, and models are representations scaled down but are accurate so we can be able to compare. So this is our model Earth and our model moon. So our task is to figure out how far away the Earth is from the moon. So the first bit of information that you need to know is that I'm going to go ahead and abbreviate. So the M is going to represent the moon. So the moon orbits the Earth, and then Earth is E, at a distance of 384,000 kilometers. But we want to figure out how far away the Earth is from our moon. So what other bit of information do we need to have? Well, I'm sharing you a screen, on the screen, this model Earth, Moon, and Sun screen. And we can see that the diameter of the Earth, or how far or long the Earth is 12,742 kilometers. That's how big the Earth is. So that's another bit of information that we have the Earth. So the Earth diameter is 12,742,000 kilometers. All right, so now that we know that the moon orbits the Earth at a distance of 384,000 kilometers and the Earth's diameter is 12,742 kilometers. So we have our 2 bits of information. So what can we do in order to figure out the actual distance between the real life moon and the real life Earth? Well, if you said division, you would be correct. So the first thing we're going to have to do is going to take the distance that the moon orbits the Earth. So that is 384,000. Divide that by 12,742. Remember, this is the Earth's diameter. And we get, I already done the math, I'm not a genius, we get a roughly about 30.2. So now we know 30.2, right? This is how many Earths fit between the actual Earth and the moon. So to be able to show you, right, the distance at which the Earth is from the moon, 30 Earths could fit between here and where our moon is. But, like I said, the Earth and moon are too big. We can't fully represent and understand that. So we're going to have to use a model. So now that we have some information, now we can scale this to size. Okay, so we're still trying to figure out, but we're going to try and build an accurate model. So, the first bit of information that we still know, we know that it takes 30 of these Earths. It takes 30 Earths to fit between here and the moon. So the new information that we have, I'm going to use a different color if we can pan down. We know that it takes 30 Earths between, abbreviation, here and the moon. All right, so we know that 30 Earths would fit between here and the moon. Now the next bit of information that we need to have is that the diameter of this model Earth, and that's what we're trying to understand, the diameter of this model Earth is 12 centimeters. So now the diameter of model Earth is 12 centimeters. So now that we have this information, right? 30 Earths and the diameter is 12 centimeters. Now, how can we find out how far away 30 models Earths are from the moon? What we're going to have to do is multiply how many Earths fit between here and the moon, which is 30 Earths, by the diameter of our Earth, which is 12 centimeters. So we're going to be multiplying 30 by 12. So I'm going to go ahead and multiply 30 times 12. And because I've already done the math, the answer is 360 centimeters, right? Because we know the diameter of our model Earth is 12 centimeters. So 30 times 12 centimeters is 360 centimeters. So now we have our answer. We know how far our model Earth should be from the moon. And now it comes time to actually setting this up and figuring out to see in person. So I'm going to go on a little field trip. So what I'm going to ask my wife to do. So I've already measured this out. So I'm going to start. I'm going to place our Earth right here. Now what I did was I used a tape measure. I used a centimeter side and I measured 360 centimeters. So what I did, I took it, I started here, I laid it out. We got to 150 centimeters, and I did another 150 centimeters. We got 300 centimeters, and then I added another 60 centimeters to equal 360 centimeters. So, if my wife will kind of show you, we'll see that I have marked the where each marker is 150 centimeters. Then we have 300 centimeters, and then we end with 360 centimeters. So my wife is going to go back where our Earth is, and I'm going to stand where 360 centimeters is. So now you can see I'm going to have to yell that this is how far the moon is from the Earth. The moon orbits the Earth about 360 centimeters away. So we're going to revolve around the Earth this far. This is pretty far, but again, this is a model. This isn't the actual distance. It's a lot farther. So this is part 1 of our video. Stay tuned for part 2.